Hello, friends. Yesterday, we spoke about time abundance and we talked about creating abundance of time in our work and home environment. But tell me, have you come across people who do much more in a day than others around them can do? And why does that happen? Let's explore that today. Let me start with a quote by Lao Tzu, who says, time is a created thing. To say, I don't have time is something like saying, I don't want to. There is a video on YouTube where a fan is surprised to see the comedian Jerry Seinfeld on a bike. And he says, how do you find that time? You do so much in your time. And he said, we all have the same 24 hours. Well, clearly, it is a matter of priorities. So today, in tip number 18, let's talk about handling competing priorities. I am reminded of my late brother in law, P.P. Sani. Brigadier Sani was a very busy person, and he was one person I found who was workaholic and would produce wonderful results. And I used to treat him as my role model and wanted to do exactly what he does. Now, I wanted to appear for an exam and I wanted him to do me a favor of correcting my written work, but I didn't have the courage to ask him because I could not be stealing time from his very cluttered time schedule. But I did manage to gather that courage and I asked him, I said, can you help me with this? And he said, why did you ask that question? Obviously, I'll do it. I said, no, I was just concerned because you're so busy. And he stopped me there. He said, no, I'm not busy. To me, and he said, and I remember this and I quoted to a lot of people, he said, when you say I'm busy, you mean to say I don't have time for this, which means this thing, what you are telling me to do, for which I'm busy, is not in my priorities. I have come across another friend of mine. Her name is Vijaya Suvarna, and she is making the doodles that are going along with these tips, which will one day be compiled in a book, which we will publish on 51 tips. This lady surprises me no end. She has two daughters. She spends a lot of time with them. She runs her own coaching company and travels extensively across the world. She makes good food for her daughters and for her family. She dances. She's very fond of music. And she does one doodle every day. And she's done good about 1,500. In fact, she's done doodles for my book, $1,000,000 Second. And I asked her, how do you find time? Two things. One, that she knows how to handle her priorities. Second, she follows a very nice routine and does not waste time. Thirdly, when you see her, she doesn't seem panicky. She doesn't seem cluttered up. She's organized things well. So, ladies and gentlemen, today let's go a little more into how do we handle these competing priorities. Making time for something that you want to do, for example, exercise, is always possible when firstly you give it a priority in your mind. Do you treat it with importance? So when you say, oh, I don't have time for exercise, do you consider that your health is more important than many other things for which you actually have time? So there are competing priorities, and which one is more important is something for you to decide. Second thing is that some reasons for this time poverty. First is refusal to recognize that all our activities do not deserve the same time. They do not deserve the same importance, the same priority. So can I learn how to eliminate those activities that do not contribute to my goals And when I'm talking about goals, I'm not talking about professional and financial goals. I'm talking about my goals for my personal life, my happiness. Are they really, really giving me quality of life that I'm looking for? The second thing that really runs people down on being able to complete their work is that they are not rested. Their mind is not at peace. Their mind is a wandering monkey which keeps moving up and down. So you are not able to decide what to do and what not to do. And that is the reason why you end up doing the unimportant things and there's no time left for important things. And that creates stress, and that creates all the panic in life. So therefore, it is very important to handle your competing priorities a little more with your thought, with your wisdom, asking questions like, what is more important for me in my life? Is it getting me the results that I want to? And believe me, if you do that, you will stop saying, I don't have time. So the action today is write down in your notebook for at least a week, every day, what are those couple of things that you do which you could have done without? Just list them out. And then make another column and write down what are the things you wanted to do and you didn't find time for them. Match up and you'll see it is a matter of replacement. Replace those which did not give you any results with those which could have given you results if you did them. It's a very simple exercise. Believe me, do it for at least a couple of weeks and you will find a drastic change in your life. If you do that, please do let me know in the comments that how it worked for you. Signing off, the Time Brigadier, and you are watching the 51 Time Investment Protocols and Strategies. Look forward to see you in the next tip number 19 tomorrow.